I've noticed that a lot of people believe that Carl Froch, deep down, is a very insecure man. Now, personally, I know that he's a very arrogant man, very big-headed and deluded, but insecure, I don't know. Maybe he is, I don't know. But this latest revelation from George Groves' trainer, Paddy Fitzpatrick, maybe does indicate that he's pretty insecure deep down. Now, according to Paddy Fitzpatrick, Carl Froch refused to return to Manchester because the first fight between him and Groves was in Manchester, and Eddie Hearn wanted to return to Manchester and have the fight in, I guess, a big arena or a football stadium or something like that, which was going to be a 60,000 capacity stadium. And Carl Froch refused it because he was booed after the first fight. That was apparently the reason that Carl Froch gave for not wanting to fight in Manchester again, because he was booed. So that got to him. That hurt him so much that he refuses to return to that city and fight there again. Now, again, to me, that just could be ego, because he's an extremely egotistical man. I know a lot of fighters are egotistical. A lot of them are not egotistical, but, you know, there's a fair amount of them that are at the top level. But Carl Froch is right up there with the worst of them in terms of being egotistical. This guy is something else. So it is what it is, man. He apparently, according to Paddy Fitzpatrick, refused to fight in Manchester because they booed him last time out. And these were his own fans. These were guys who came out to watch him smash up George Groves because they cheered him to the ring, but they booed him afterwards because of his behavior and a little bit unfairly because of the referee's decision. Because at the end of the day, it's not Carl Froch's fault that a referee did a bad job that night. So I do have some sympathy in terms of that, but his post-fight comments left a bitter taste in the mouth of a lot of the fans. And I also saw Carl Froch at a function. I think it was at some type of darts tournament, I believe, in Nottingham, and he got booed to the stage in his own city at a darts tournament. That was pretty surprising. I thought Carl Froch was Mr. Popular in his hometown. It seems not. It seems that everywhere you go, Carl Froch is losing fans because of his attitude. And it is because of his attitude. If he'd come out and said, look, in the first place, look, I think the referee did stop it premature. He didn't give George Groves a chance. And if he'd been a bit more gracious about, you know, in the aftermath of that fight, and if his demeanor was a bit more gracious in general, I think he wouldn't be getting all this feedback. But because he's so arrogant, because he has so many disparaging things and badmouth things to say about other fighters, that's why he's getting all this backlash now. And his brother, Lee Froch, ain't helping. You know, if Froch is that insecure that he's worried about his popularity, Lee Froch is not going to help his popularity. That's just the fact of the matter. And his arrogance and his contemptuous attitude towards a lot of his fellow professionals, it's just not going to help him. So drop your comments below, man. Let me know how you feel about this allegation that Froch didn't want to fight in Manchester because he's, I guess, scared of getting booed again or felt disrespected by getting booed. Drop your comments below. This is Hatman. I'm out.